It's gorgeous.
Well, I love that you've dressed for this set, right?
And the jewel tones.
You look perfect here. And the hair, I'm loving it.
And the hair, thank you. So we all know that, you know, when it comes to your design savvy, so many people follow you on Instagram and your social media because you really do have these, an aesthetic that you're drawn to again and again. And it's this 1920s kind of inspired scene, which is, we're going to show you how you can get this done at home. Check out this beautiful photo.
Look how much fun they're having. I think the 20s were so carefree.
Yeah.
You know, we really saw the birth of Art Deco. Because of Prohibition, people were partying more than ever. You know, it was just a happy, happy time. And in French, it's les années folles. And I just love like the roaring 20s. It was such a great, great time.
And so much of the creativity came out of that spirit of sort of festivity before things went south in the 30s. So
exactly.
You want to have some fun. A lot of these pieces are reminiscent of Art Deco. So walk us through how we can create this kind of space in our home.
Sure. First things first, go for jewel tones. We talked about it in your outfit, and you can see in like the rich navies, the burgundies, the little bit of chartreuse on the mirror. It was almost inspired by jewelry. So you want to get those beautiful rich tones. People started to travel more in the 1920s, so we started to see fresh colors from places like Morocco, from the Far East. Everything started coming in. So that's step one. Consider your jewel tones. Next, go on a 1920s adventure. Think of Kenya in the 1920s, very out of Africa. And it was very luxurious, and start to bring in those elements and accessories that tell a story. For example, up there, up on the counter, the bar counter there,
these
cabinet, you can tell that these are inspired by a jewel or a ring that perhaps that you would have purchased at the time.
This actually would be perfect.
Isn't that
just right there on my finger?
Just the right size for you.
I think that's acceptable. But yeah, there is something about this that looks like a jewel.
Exactly.
So people were traveling more, they're experiencing more, they're seeing the world. Different continents have been opened up to them, and they're bringing some of that back home with them into their decor.
Exactly, and I think people were a lot more open-eyed and a lot more free then. Like, people actually, even their political views and stuff have changed, like went backwards after that. Pattern. We don't necessarily see it on the furniture. You can see we're working with a lot of solids here, but on accent things like this mirror here, you'd see a lot of these Art Deco patterns and herringbone floors. Huge. And what's fun, you may not want to switch up your flooring at home and go a herringbone, but you can look for things like dressing screens, wallpaper, accent tables that have that herringbone in it.
There's something so cool about herringbone. It's a level of sophistication I think never goes out of style. If you lay any tiles in herringbone or your floors in herringbone, it just looks really good. Why was that the time that it became more, people became more open to doing it? Was there a reason why?
I think a lot of people got into craftsmanship at the time. So the arts and crafts movement was still going strong. Art Deco came in, and it was kind of a merging of the two if you look at it. It's got those geometric patterns that were so popular in Art Deco, which really started in Paris at the exposition in about 1923, and then it combines that craftsmanship and work. And you know, anytime you apply pattern to your home, it adds luxury.
It really does. It makes you look like you thought about this and you put time and energy into these floors. You care. Okay, what else would we be looking for the 1920s look?
I think you hit the nail on the head again. Geometric shapes, patterns. So this is fun. This is a nesting table set, and I love it because it's got a triangle, a circle, square. These would make great side tables. I love them because they're a good cocktail table. This piece here, again, a lovely cocktail table, side table, but you can also sit on it as a stool, and it flips around to a serving tray. Because I think the most important thing when you're decorating in this style is right beside you, and that's our bar cabinet.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
It was all about the parties, and I love a good party. If you pop that open, you can see. And I love the bright jewel tone color on it.
Isn't that nice? I love the fact that this color. This is beautiful, and it's different. You know, a lot of people would go with something a little bit more safe, but this is a piece. It's a statement.
And don't be afraid to put those pieces in. And what's great is you can take elements of this look and add it into what you have. Say you've got mid-century modern. The mirror's going to look like, the bar's going to look great. Don't be afraid about doing all one look. You can mix things up. Again, it's just that well-traveled, carefree vibe that the 1920s had.
Absolutely. I love the fact that we're seeing so much of this in fashion, and you're seeing it in this look right now. It's all about the wine.
It is all about the wine.
Those colors, those merlots.
Isn't it? It's all about the wine.
Okay, so it's festive, it's jewel tones, you've got the geometric shapes, you've got a really nice dark dramatic wall. It's about the drama too as well, isn't it?
It is about the drama, and don't think that this type of look is just for a large space.
Yeah.
Small spaces look great with layers and lots of deep colors. I always say to people, in Canada, we think if we have a small space, we have to go minimal. But if I gave you, say, a 500 square foot pied-à-terre in Paris, you wouldn't go minimal. You would go luxe. You'd have hanging drapes. You'd have busts in the corner, perhaps a vintage harp. You would play it up, so don't be afraid to do that.
Well, I'm particularly proud of you because the pieces that we've talked about today are all part of your line with Mobilia. So is that not awesome that she's done that? Very good.